What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome into Northern Life with Briggs and Ryan. I am Hunter, and we are only a week away from Christmas. And we talked about Christmas cookies. Was that Friday that we talked about Christmas cookies?
Yeah.
So now Briggs made two of my favorite Christmas cookies here. Look at these.
How
about those?
It was the Ritz cracker ones that Hunter likes. Oh man, there go my Oreo balls.
They're balls, they roll.
Yeah, the Oreo balls.
Wow.
Yeah, they were super easy to make. Both of them I found recipes on Instagram. Yeah, feel free to try. Cheers yourself.
Oh,
too late.
That's not too late. It's never too late.
It's never too late to cheers. Yeah, they turned out pretty good. I'll have to share the recipe or something. Because it was super duper easy, really easy treat to make if you have a last minute holiday party you might be going to and you're like, what do I bring?
I like that Ritz a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty.
It's Rolos in the middle, right?
Rolos in the middle, yep, and then some chocolate drizzled on top. And then the Oreo balls are literally just Oreos crushed up in my food processor with some cream cheese. And then drizzled chocolate on top. So yeah, it was relatively ezy.
That's amazing.
I have the next line on the prompter, but I'm going to have to keep chewing.
Would you like me to take it away?
Yeah, you should probably take it. I'm going to finish this Ritz cracker in my mouth.
No, I might have to grab one myself here in a minute. But first, though, coming up today on Northern Life, it's going to be a Katy Perry song for us today. We're going to get hot and cold. That was a good one, Ryan. I didn't read that one ahead of time because it wasn't mine. But I love that. Good pun. We're going to be hopping aboard a floating sauna with Cedar and Stone here in Duluth for a little relaxation and rejuvenation, too. I was certainly relaxed and rejuvenated, but also very stressed in the water there for a moment. Just relaxed. For a moment, no.
A lot of fun facial expressions to be seen. After that, we have some fun stories to share, including a Wisconsin daughter and father who discovered a shipwreck and a historic outhouse high off the ground here in Minnesota.
That'll be interesting. Okay. I'm very intrigued by the video.
Talking about the Northern Life.
Yeah, right.
High-rise outhouse.
Saunas and toilets. That's what it's all about.
That's our show. That's our show today.
Oh, you're not wrong in some respects. We do have some exciting news to share, though, today. Northern Life is heading to space in 2024. Okay. We got this message on Facebook from our viewer, Liz, who said, I thought you guys would find this interesting. It's free to do. And then she included a screenshot of an email saying her name is going to be aboard NASA's Europa Clipper spacecraft. That's really cool. As for what the Europa is, it's going to be traveling 1.8 billion miles, determining whether there are places below the surface of Jupiter's icy moon that could support life. So on NASA's website, you can submit your own name too. And apparently our Northern Life name will now be engraved on NASA's Europa Clipper spacecraft.
No way!
We're going to space. How about that? Destination date 2030 for a target arrival. So if Northern Life's still here in 2030.
It's like a real-life time capsule.
Yeah, it's a cool time capsule.
We're going to have to pop this clip back up the day that thing lands. We'll be like, look at us then.
We're Interstellar, baby. Let's go. This is solid.
Good movie, by the way.
A great movie. Yes, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds? That's McConaughey.
Oh, it's McConaughey. You're right. Yep.
Matthew McConaughey.
Once again, Hunter's actor and actresses knowledge coming in very clutch for our show.
It's really unfortunate.
Hey, we are coming to an end here in 2023, and we're celebrating a few retirements, including our viewer Jenny, who let us know she is finding joy from officially retiring this past year. So a big congrats to you, Jenny. And at the end of this year, my father, Jeff Haff, will officially be retiring as well. Yep, he's really looking forward to it. His company held a party last Wednesday congratulating him on that 30 plus years of work he has put in at his law firm. Applause to Jeff Haff. How about that? Look at little me too.
Right?
But I really look up to my father. He's worked so hard over the years to make sure me and my mom and my sisters are better off, making sure I'm well, supporting us, and making sure that we have every single opportunity that we can have. So, awesome. Dad, I love you a lot, and I'm very proud of you, and I'm proud to be your son. So,
he's clearly very proud of you too, because Jeff Haff is a top contributor on our social media pages. He's always commenting and weighing in on what you're doing. That must feel good.
On our page, you get to see like the top 10 too of who's the most active. I think he's been sitting around number 2 lately. So
that's impressive.
A very big supporter of Northern Life. So I love you, Dad. Very happy for you, and a big congratulations. And new grandfather, get to spend a lot more time with Bridget too.
That's awesome. We should bring him on the show one of these times.
Yeah, get Jeff Haff up here, maybe with Bridget in hand.
Oh, there we go.
And my mom too. Who knows?
I like it.
What are you saying,
Half
Seth?
Family, come on.
I forgot. I couldn't hear what Seth was saying. Seth, I'm sure it was nice, Seth, but you gave me the one shot. Once again, Dad, love you. Congratulations. I'll figure out how to speak more later on in this show. Yeah.
Well, hey, if you're looking for love in the new year, a new study is out showing the 10 best cities for singles to find love. Wallet Hub compared more than 182 cities all across 35 key indicators of dating friendliness. Coming in on the top 5 include Seattle, Las Vegas, we've got Denver, Atlanta, and Austin too on that top 5. Madison, Wisconsin actually was number 8.
Ooh, really? The Badgers.
Yeah, a lot of young people there. I guess I could see that.
Okay.
As for the worst cities, though, to find singles, the worst 3 include Columbia, Maryland, Warwick, Rhode Island, and we've got Brownsville, Texas.
Oh,
too.
sure,
so
sure.
Three places I don't know if I've heard of.
You know, I don't want to rip on any city. I did have to make a stop in Warwick, Rhode Island. Great people, but not the most visually pleasing place in the world. So sorry if we have any Rhode Island viewers or Warwick residents who are tuning in on Northern Life.
Is it just trash or what?
No, it's got a more industrial look to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
That's all I can really say. I had great food. I had a great breakfast in Warwick, Rhode Island before heading back to Minnesota. I think I was coming back from New York at one time. Yeah, but
I want to know what these key indicators are that they even studied when it comes to dating friendliness.
Yeah, how do you know if there's a bunch of singles in that location? How do you just know that? You're just assuming that it's young people that are going there or something like that? I don't know.
Where do Duluth, Minnesota, and Superior, Wisconsin rank on
Yeah.
this list?
Take a
I would
look.
like to know.
Exactly.
I don't know. Minneapolis, I believe I saw on the list was about 16 or 18 or so. So Minneapolis
fair.
is all right.
That's fair.
All right, we'll have to take a deep dive into those numbers. Coming up, we're sweating and shivering thanks to the wonderful folks at Cedar and Stone in Duluth. We'll hop on their floating sauna after the break.
When it comes to the Northland, and welcome back, by the way. I forgot to say welcome back to the viewers out there. When it comes to the Northland, we all know it's sauna and not sauna. And here in Duluth, the team at Cedar and Stone are making sure you get the best sauna relaxation experience.
Yeah, we took a small trip over to their new floating sauna at the Pier B resort to take in some steam and then finish with a cold plunge into the harbor.
Our lives are too stressed out. And so we have just created this super magical moment here that it's tough to find. Here in the States, a sauna on water, and you get this lovely sway.
It feels really good. It's just like weird. It's like, yeah, it's 10 o'clock on a Monday right now at the office. I'm currently sweating.
Going to the sauna for work today.
Play around with like the different heights of the benches. Right now, the top bench, it's in Celsius right now, so I believe that's like 194-ish. So top bench is gonna be 194, and then lower bench is gonna be about like 15 degrees cooler than that.
I'm thriving.
My head is hot, Keith.
What have we been in here, like maybe 10 minutes?
Here at Cedar and Stone, we are just simply helping people relieve stress. And we do that through the Nordic practice of sauna: hot, cold, rest, rehydrate, and repeat.
So the hot options would be being in the sauna, and then cold options, you could come stand on the deck or the back deck, and then we also have the cold plunge.
It got hot. It got really hot really fast. It feels good, but then your mind's like, I can't think. And you go, okay, I should probably take a break before something bad happens. Nothing bad's gonna happen, but it's hot. But we're going back in.
I've been in a lot of friends' like cabin saunas, and so I love them. But this one's so fun because you get to see so many views. Like I can seeing the lift bridge right from here. That's so cool.
Are you ready for the?
I think so.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
So a little bit about the cold plunge too.
Okay, we're going for it, you guys. I hope you're ready.
Oh my gosh,
We're
Briggs.
going for it. I can't think about it too long.
Go, Briggs, go! Hang on!
Go for it, Ryan. You gotta go. Yeah, check in there.
Wow,
How's it feeling?
that's refreshing, but that's cold.
Oh, you almost lost the glass!
That was awesome.
And what happens is your brain wants to go into fight or flight. And so next time we'll work through just a couple breaths. and then you'll
That's
hang
what
for a
I
long
need.
time. But your body was telling you, I want to get out of here. You did great. Now back in the sauna. Warm up again.
Oh my God.
I think I feel awake. I feel more awake, obviously. I was just
Like
in
alert?
cold water. Yeah, but I think my work productivity this afternoon is going to be.
We are just simply helping people relieve stress. That's what we do all day, every day. Hey Briggs, I want you to just try to breathe slow, okay?
Can do.
So hop in. There you go. Now,
Big breath. Big breath.
through your nose in and out through your mouth. There you go. Through your nose
It's getting
in.
better already. Okay, how long has it been?
5 seconds. It's been 10 seconds.
Briggs, you're good. You've got it. If you want to pop out, you got it. Well done.
That was amazing.
Well done.
I feel good about that effort.
The extremities get a little questionable. They get a little like, where are you?
So all your blood went to your core. Now your body's like pumping that back out, and you're gonna get this moment of euphoria. It was good. It was cold and hot and cold. It's a psychological win when you can do challenging things and feel empowered. Yeah. And the cold and the heat always does that.
I'm going to be so productive at work today. So productive. And I was incredibly productive that day. I got a lot done.
We're gonna have to put that in the budget to do it every morning, so that way we're ultra productive and Northern Life can succeed even more.
That might be the new dance move, though, the Briggs doggy paddle.
For anyone who's nervous, like, why was she swimming so hard? It was because the thing was very shallow. It was only 4 feet deep, and I'm taller than that, but so I couldn't touch the ground. But I didn't want to get my hair all wet because we had to come back to work. It already was wet from all the sweat, but I was like, I gotta stay afloat, and so I was panicking. Also, I felt like I needed to stay warm a little bit somehow. Moving around, I don't know. But yeah, there was sheer panic on my face, but it was very relaxing in the end, and I felt great afterwards. It was just like that moment, like
Stay afloat, stay afloat.
Seriously.
And the other cool thing too about them being in the harbor there is when we were sitting there, I bet it's beautiful with Bentleyville at night, but they had a huge ship that was passing through, like when we were going towards the cold plunge, or even just like you could see it through the floating sauna too.
Oh
so
my gosh.
what an awesome spot and a cool experience, certainly.
Beautiful. That looked like a lot of fun. I'm also picturing Keith, the other cameraman, who's probably completely clothed in the sauna with you guys. I think that's pretty funny too.
Poor guy. He was going through it.
His glasses and his lens were fogging up. But a big thanks to Justin and the team over at Cedar and Stone. We'll have info on how to book your session on our website. Still ahead, a young Wisconsin girl and her dad may have found history on a fishing trip. Welcome back. A father and daughter in Wisconsin may have just made a historic discovery. While they were out fishing this summer near Peshtigo, Wisconsin, it turns out the duo ran across an 1871 shipwreck of the George L. Newman that was believed to have been in a fire. The crew way back in the day was rescued and stayed on the island for a week trying to salvage what they could from the vessel. And thanks to the pictures the dad took on the fishing trip, the Wisconsin DNR is doing further imaging to confirm that find.
That's crazy. How cool.
That is insane. That's a lot of history in there. So are they actually going like diving down to the ship? And
it sounds like in the spring they'll be doing more surveying of that area to determine if it truly is that 1871. It seems like, so he posted those pictures in a Facebook group, and someone from the Wisconsin Historical Society, I believe, said, I think that might be that shipwreck that was way back in the day.
What a cool piece of history.
What a cool memory to have made with your dad at such a young age.
Too.
Real neat.
Cool. Yep.
There's also a unique building near the Twin Cities, which includes a 2-story outhouse. The Hooper Bowler Hillstrom House in Belle Plaine is on the National Register of Historic Places. Built in 1871, the Bowler family eventually added 2 stories worth of toilets. 3 are in the upstairs part of the outhouse, and 2 are on the bottom. They even built a skyway to get out there quickly. The giant outhouse was considered a sign of wealth 150 years ago, and it was extremely rare at the time, too. A sign of wealth to go to the bathroom with all your friends.
Can you Can you imagine too rolling up to somebody's house in like the 1880s and they have a double-decker outhouse like that? That is a big flex.
And can I say also, you better choose the top outhouse, not the bottom one. You don't want the bottom one, right?
True.
That's not as cool. I don't think they like go into each other.
They're not like.
I think like you're fine. But the creative office upstairs did have a thing too. It's like why are there 3 together?
Yeah, that's what had me wondering too. But then I mean, we have bathrooms with like 3 stalls.
That's true.
But I guess there's no stall there. I didn't see one anyway.
No divider in there.
At our place out in the woods, we have an outhouse that has 2 separate holes for 2 people to sit in at the same time. It was built that way before we got there, so we were like, what was going on here? why are 2 people allowed to sit next to each other while they're doing this?
We're gonna have to go to Hunter's place and get some historical background on his outhouse.
Our next blindfold.
Oh no!
Perfect.
Gonna learn more about Hunter's house. Hey.
I'm suddenly sick then.
I just can't do it. Can't make it. A new study has confirmed what I may have already known. The authors of it say house cats are one of the most, free-ranging house cats are one of the most problematic invasive species in the world.
What's a free-ranging house cat?
The ones that go outdoors. So if you allow your cat to go outdoors, they are a menace to society. The research published in Nature Communications looked at the global impact of free-ranging domestic cats and found they eat over 2,000 species of rodents, insects, and birds. They have even caused some species to become extinct.
Wow.
So,
did you write that article?
He's like, in the Journal of Ryan Half.
I went and got my master's and my doctorate to make sure I could write that study.
That's amazing. We got an outdoor cat for that purpose because we want to keep the mice out of the house or out, near the house. The problem is our cat doesn't kill the mice, so it doesn't really like.
What does it do?
It just walks around. It's a lazy cat. It just walks around all day out there and then comes back in for food. It's annoying.
This is at your current house?
My parents' house, I should say.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like, I've never heard of this cat before. Does the cat have a name? Do you name the road cat?
We call her Girl Cat.
Great name. Great name.
We're creative in the McCullough household.
If it was at your current house, the cat would be like, what's up with this outhouse that's currently going on outside?
Outhouse
I have no clue at all.
Huge litter box.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, we'll be right back coming up with what's coming up tomorrow. We're just still laughing over Girl Cat over here. I don't know.
So Hunter had to explain to us. We asked him during the break, why is the cat called Girl Cat?
Yeah.
And you said,
I don't fully understand. We used to have 2 cats, and one was Guy Cat and one was Girl Cat. And I think the Guy Cat didn't make it back one day to our house, so that part's kind of sad. But Girl Cat has persevered, and that's why we gave her the great name of Girl Cat. So there we go. Keep on living, Girl Cat.
still leading the way at home.
Exactly.
I'd love to see a photo of Girl Cat if we haven't have one anyway.
She's a tabby cat. She's got the big M on her skull or whatever, and she's a cool cat.
On her skull.
She's a cool cat. Hey, Hunter, what's coming up tomorrow?
Oh, let's take a look at the old prompter. So coming up tomorrow, we go over to Vertical Endeavors right here in Canal Park as I watch these 2 learn how to rock climb, tackling a few different routes up the wall. And I think we talked about this last week, but when I set this up, I did not tell these 2 what to wear. And you'll see in the video there, Briggs is wearing jeans, Ryan's wearing dress pants. I think he's wearing dress shoes as well.
But Ryan was very impressive.
I'd say it's more impressive to do it in jeans. My dress pants have a little more flexibility, I would say.
true.
But
Yeah.
jeans is hard, so you'll have to wait and see about that tomorrow.
Overcame the odds to get up that wall.
Shout out Girl Cat.
Yep, there we go.
We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern